It's gonna be funny, and wait, I think the shower stops. Okay?
Yep.
Night.
Right.
Okay, people, it's showtime. Hey, what are you doing? Okay, so I guess Mrs. DesertTrippin is a little more upset at me than I thought. After scaring her last night, she really hasn't spoken to me. She's very pissed off. So I'm gonna walk out and try to find some coffee to bring back to her as a peace offering, because I had no idea she would react the way she did. I guess I misread her. So wish me luck. Beans and brews. So I think we're going to be in good shape. I think Mrs. DesertTrippin is going to be happy. I got her a nice big coffee and a little muffin, actually a cinnamon roll, and I got her a copy of Tractor House magazine, a free publication, and she can learn all about tractors that are available here in town. Okay, fingers crossed. Okay, so wish me luck, people. I'm sorry. Okay, good morning. Well, I brought Nikki some coffee.
Yes.
And I showed her the footage, and I guess she thought that it was kind of funny. So I kind of, we made peace.
Yeah.
And we're going to go back in the cemetery and find those graves we couldn't find yesterday.
Yes.
So here's the cemetery, and we're going to take some photos. We're going to visit the graves that we were looking for yesterday that we couldn't find. Okay, so Bina is over here, so we'll go over here. Ah, Bina Veralt, how are you?
Hello.
Bina is number 6. She died October 25th, 1907. Her story is she was, I guess, a beautiful woman, and her story begins in New York City. Her and her friend Azalea Brown ran a love syndicate where they posed as wealthy widows, and they sort of flirted with wealthy men and conned them out of property and money. One of the men filed charges in New York City, and then a bunch of other men came forward and they all filed charges, and Bina was arrested. And Bina hawked a couple diamond rings and fled, and wound up here in this plot of land in the dirt. But that's Bina's story, Bina Veralt. Rest in peace, Bina. I hope you had fun, and I hope it wasn't too terrible towards the end. Okay, over and out, 3, 2, 1. And then right nearby are the, what are they called? Mertic brothers?
Merton?
The Merton brothers. And these 3 dudes, they're young.
Albert, Sam, and Henry.
And I think he died of typhoid. He died in a mining accident. And then this guy had a unexpected, was it a heart attack?
Yep, heart attack at 17.
At age 17. So these are 3 boys from one family. And I guess their number was up. What'd you find, Nick?
Big Bill.
This is Big Bill. Wow, how did we miss this?
Wow.
Yeah, so this is Big Bill here.
The hero.
He was the hero of the town. William F. Murphy, age 28, Belmont Mine Fire, died while saving others February 13th, 1911. So there's Big Bill Murphy right there. And Big Bill was the hero of this town. And there's a statue we're going to try to find as well. And I think there's a mural of his funeral. That there was a funeral procession that happened in the snow, in a blizzard. But they loved him so much that they still had his funeral procession. I guess Bill was at the Belmont mine fire, and then there were a bunch of miners trapped down, and he was the guy who operated the little elevator, and he went down 2 or 3 more times and kept rescuing people, and there was still there's still some people down there, and he said, "I've got one more in me," and he went down and never came back. So
Hero.
he was a hero. So Big Bill Murphy, there he is. So today is Saturday, and we are checking out of this lovely room to just move to another room so we can experience another theme here at the Clown Motel. So I'll bring you with me. Okay, so we are now leaving room 212, and we are going to go to drop the key off for 208, and then we're going to drive and get some yummy Chinese food in honor of the innocent Chinese people who were beaten by an angry mob in 1907, or was it 1903? It's either 1907 or 1903, unless there was 2 different angry mobs. Short walk to the lobby area. Thank you. We'll see you in a little bit. So we're gonna get some Chinese food here in honor of the Chinese who were beaten and driven out of town in 1903 or 1907. I hope it's open. Go into the casino, I guess. Oh yeah, this is my kind of place. There you go. Look at this. This is cool. basement where there's like dead coal miners. I think we got on the wrong way. Which way are the dead coal miners, the ghosts?
Y'all made it to the basement, and unless you're on a ghost tour, you're not supposed to be down here.
I'm not supposed to be here?
No.
Well, what, did you see them over that way, or?
Unfortunately, I can't have
We
you
were
guys.
going
Okay,
to the
we'll go back up.
The bartender told us not to come down here. But
Yeah, unless you're on a ghost tour, unfortunately, you can't.
it's a
Can I say I'm on a
liability
ghost tour?
thing. No.
Nope.
Oh my God, this is so haunted. I feel it. Okay. So we are on the 5th floor. We are on the 5th floor of the Mitzpah Hotel, the haunted Mitzpah Hotel. And right over here, this is the spot. So you're standing right where the lady in red was strangled and stabbed. Right in between these two rooms. Oh, wow.
Feels creepy. I wish I had my.
I feel the energy here. Do you? Well, we found out that this place was a brothel, and these courtesans would bring their johns up here and bang them for money, which is what happens in a brothel. But the lady in red, I guess she was stabbed and strangled for some reason. Something must have gone awry. And she was no longer alive. And supposedly she haunts this floor.
I'll have to put the light on it. Let me take a picture.
What does it say? The Old West was marked by violence. No wonder that the Mitzpah Hotel has its own share of ghosts, more than... So in front of 504. It says in front of 504, though.
No. 502.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? What was that? What was that? What? Did you hear something? What? Lady in red, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. Lady in red. Actually, I don't know the words of that song, but there was a song in the 70s or 80s or 90s. Okay, I'll sit down here for a minute. What's on the floor right here? What's that? You see? Pretty nice hotel. I heard that it was all creaky and stuff, but it's actually very nice. Do you want to try walking down to the 3rd floor? Okay, kitties. Ollie, ollie, oxen tree. Come on out and play with me. kids, and we heard they could be the kids of some prostitutes. Here, kids. Who wants to play a game? I'm actually very fun. No reason to be so shy. Okay.
Everybody here?
Maybe they're hiding on the second floor. Oh shit, what's that?
Who's this guy?
I hear steps. Okay, so we have seen a lot of ghosts here. They've all communicated with us, and we've recorded it all on our devices. And I think we've had enough ghost hunting for one day. So we're on the second floor now, we're gonna make our way down to the lobby, then to our car, and then we're gonna fight about how many bars Nikki wants to go to still. Because I just want to go lay in bed and watch CNN and fall asleep. But I also think she would want to cut me some slack because I gotta drive home tomorrow. Okay, people. Well, as another episode of Desert Trippin' comes to an end, we thought we'd just stop and kind of recap and have any final thoughts on this trip to Tonopah. I know that I was excited about this trip for a long time, and Mrs. Desert Trippin' kind of obliged me in coming, and she's reminded me several times that I owe her big time for coming here. I know she was out of her comfort zone with all the germs and stuff, but in hindsight, I think it kind of turned out to be kind of a fun trip. What was your insight on the whole thing?
It was a great trip, and we figured out how to say the name of the town correctly, Tonopah.
Tonopah.
Met some really great people, went to some really great places. The guys that run the Clown Motel are fantastic. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah, we got to see some history.
Yeah.
We tried to chase some ghosts down.
Yeah.
I scared the fuck out of Mrs. Desert Trippin'.
I was mad.
She was mad. We worked it out. So like a great trip. It had a nice arc, and I think that we've changed just a little bit since we've come here to Tonopah. Whoa. Well, this is Joe Bowie and
Mrs. Desert Trippin'.
over and out in 3, 2, 1.